Hello everyone, this is Matt Silva with RendrFX, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create a promo video.
And now when you think of a promotional video, you think of like product shots or screenshots of your application. But I'm going to do something interesting here. I'm going to create a promotional video using one of our text-only templates. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm going to scroll down here, find the text input only templates section, and here you see we have a variety of different type of typography templates as well as text templates. So if I hover over this one, and you've probably seen this style out in the wild, it's used for a lot of like infographic and like stats type of messaging, and we have plenty to choose from. But the one that I had in mind was this flash bulb glamour titles. And I'm going to play that back. And it looks really cool, really flashy, and once again, it's text only. So I'm going to jump into this one and start creating the video. And I'm going to go ahead and give it a name. So RendrFX text only promo. Click on continue, and I am going to now add the messaging that I want. So a couple things to think about here when you're doing a template like this one. Let me take a few steps backwards here. Go back to that the template. If you look down here, you'll see this has 9 text placeholders. This is a bit longer of a template than some of the other ones. So you have to. Sometimes it's helpful to have a script ready or the messaging ready that you want to have ahead of time before you jump into this. But what I like to do is I actually like jumping into the platform, like I just did. And just start being creative and stringing together the messaging as I go. Because what's nice about our platform is actually very iterative process to create a video. You know, I've done video creation and motion graphics creation for clients in the past, and the whole aspect of iteration was not a fast thing. It was very slow, time-consuming. You know, I would make some changes, and then I would send it off to the client, and the whole process could take hours to a day for the whole back and forth communication. And then the client would review it and say like, can we actually add an apostrophe here or change it from we to our, which I would do, and once again take another couple hours to make the changes, and send the revision back to the client, and it was just painful. But with RendrFX, you can do this on the fly without having any middlemen to deal with. So let me go ahead and demonstrate this for you. I'm going to start off by saying RendrFX. Nope. There we go, RendrFX. You gotta get the spelling right there to have our brand consistency, right? It's very important. And let that update. Which will take a couple seconds here. So the message I want to say, RendrFX makes it possible. Let that update as well. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to string together some promotional messaging about RendrFX with this template. Makes it possible. Let that update. Okay. To create custom, and let that generate. I'm actually going to go ahead and move on to the next one while that's creating. All right, to create custom and just high quality. I need spell check. Quality. Videos through our, let that start generating as well. Okay, so you see what I'm doing here. So RendrFX makes it possible to create custom, high quality videos through our, and that one had updated. Let's see, videos through our easy to use plug and play. That render motion graphics platform. Let that render out as well. All right, easy to use, videos through our easy use. So you see what I'm doing here is I'm quickly just navigating between the previous and next button to review the overall messaging. Easy to use, plug and play, motion graphics platform. And I'll wait for those to update as well. Okay. Let's see, and what am I gonna, okay, that's the last text. I know I want to end it with our URL, so I'm just gonna put RendrFX.com. Let that generate. Ooh, okay, so you see here, the text looks like it's been cut off on the left and right hand side. And the reason why that happens is because our platform, every text placeholder has a limited amount of characters you can put in. So on the bottom here, you see recommended characters length is, right now it says 24 out of 15. 15 is the max characters we recommend. So we force you to be creative, kind of like Twitter, where you only have a certain amount of characters you can use to get your messaging out. We take our cues from there. So let's see, what can I do here? Motion graphics platform, easy to use, plug and play, motion graphics platform. Okay, let's get creative. So we'll remove remotion from here, come back over here, change this to an ampersand, plug and play motion. I think that'll work. Let those two update, and then I'll review it when those are done updating. Okay, cool, the RendrFX.com, that looks pretty good. Easy to use, plug and play motion, graphics platform. All right, we'll give that a few seconds here to generate the live preview. And keep in mind, you don't have to, I've said this in the previous demo, but you don't have to actually wait for these to generate in order to start creating the video. It's just helpful to be able to review before you go ahead and press the create video button. So even though you see this one, I actually am over by 3 characters, but sometimes what I found is you can get that to actually fit in there. Even though if you go over by like 1 or 2 characters, you can have to play around with the wording here to see what works and what doesn't work. I think it'll work though, and this one's over as well by 2 characters. I think they'll both work. We'll see. Okay. All right, plug and play motion. Graphics platform. Yes, so even though I went over a couple characters, it looks like it still worked. So it's one of those things you just have to play around with to dial it in. So I'm gonna read the entire thing back again, just to make sure I'm on. I don't want to make a mistake. RendrFX makes it possible to create custom, high quality videos through our easy to use plug and play motion graphics platform, RendrFX.com. That looks good to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some audio file here. And I want to add something that is, let me see if I can find like any dance tracks here, since it's kind of like a fashion-y type of template. Fashion-y? I don't know if that's even a word. Let's see how this sounds. Oh yeah, this one's this one's solid gold. Adding it. Cool. So this is awesome. Without adding any pictures of our platform or any other media, I'm able to create a promotional video using text only. If that doesn't bring down the barrier to creating a video, there's just no excuse for you not to be able to create a video. It's really, really simplified. Okay, so I'm going to click on the Create Preview Video, and that is going to now stage my video job here to be placed into the render queue again. Let's see, what else can I call out here for you guys? Oh yeah, okay, so when your video, a couple things I'm going to call out. When your video is done, you'll actually get an email from us letting you know that your video is done. So you actually don't have to stick around and wait for this to render out. Another thing is you can leave this page. Like you don't have to stay on this page and wait for it to be done. You can actually close out or go somewhere else in the site. So for example, I can go back to the templates. But actually, and you can browse more templates. You can actually create more videos while that one's being created. You can just do more in parallel. But I'm going to go back to my videos and go to the RendrFX text only promo. So what you see here is we're sitting in queue position 2. That means there's 2 video jobs ahead of me. Or 1, and that means, sorry, I can't do my math. I'm second in position, so there's 1 video job ahead of me. And the estimated time left is 6 minutes. And this estimated time is constantly being updated based on how many jobs are moving through the queue on a daily basis. So we try to give that feedback as accurate as possible. But if you are on our subscription plan, you have the ability to use a queue boost, meaning you can use one of your QBoost credits to jump you in the front of the line, and this is very helpful if you need your video to be to have a turnaround much faster on it. So say like within the next hour or so. So if there was like 10 people in the queue, then this would be a bit longer to wait for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click on Boost Now, which will use one of my QBoosts. And it'll give you this cool little animation saying boosting video. And so what is happening is we're actually creating your own private server that will be dedicated just for your video job. So it pulls you out of the queue, everyone else, and you now get your own server that's going to create this video for you. So this process probably takes around 3 minutes to start the server and have your video start rendering.